Hi guys, how's everyone tonight? I've whew, just made a cuppa. In fact, go away. Why'd you go away? Not like that. Oh, that's better. Let's have a look. Hi Matthew, how you doing? Hi, got a new call for the Amiga today. AGA support now. New Apollo OS R53. Oh, is it? I've not looked. I've not been catching up with the Amiga scene for a few weeks now. I need to catch up. Anthony Jarvis, hi ho. Hi Anthony, how are you? How's everyone doing tonight? Good, I hope. Okay, on that theme of finding out what's going on, let's find out what's going on in Amiga style. So yeah, I've just flashed this to Apollo 2.10. I don't know what the differences are because I haven't looked. I just saw it was down. It was available to download. So let's have a look what's on it. What does it do? Apollo Vampire. What's that, Matthew? R53 is out. It does require you to update to go 2.1. Okay. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Downloads. Yeah. Upgrades. Yeah. Downloads. Okay. Changelog. What does it do? Oh my goodness. Okay, we have 4 different IDE speeds. We have fixed chip RAM detection, improved CIA timings for the 600, improved power on and off, allow software access to onboard ROM chip. Okay. Map ROM support for Atari ROMs. Okay. FPU speed at 51 megaflops. It is, I've just checked that. FPU working under TOS. Modified expansion post pinout. Don't know what that means. Boots to MU TOS with fire button. Alright, okay. Oh, on gold 2.8. Okay, alright. So we've got a few updates then. We've got 4 different IDE speeds. Where I would imagine I'll have to I don't know how to do that, to be honest. How the hell do you do that? Anyway, that's a job for another night. I don't want to mess about with stuff. That's good. All good. Ooh. Yep. Oh, latest SAGA driver. Alright, okay. Version 1.4, let's have it. Didn't notice that one. Do you want to quit? Yep. Programs, temp. Duh. 1.4, there it is. Where is it? Today, 1.4, okay. Stick that in my downloads if you don't mind. Thank you very much. So anyway, how's everyone doing? Is everyone okay? Enjoying the scorching hot weather? I'm not sure what this does, but I'll have a little look. Who? Software error? Don't be ridiculous. This is Amiga. We don't have software errors. There we go. Gold 2.1 Apollo core. All good. This is where it plays up now. You watch. Oh no. Oh. Okay, what was I doing? downloads, wasn't I? Okay. 1.3, 1.4. Okay, install. Go on then. If you say so. Yes. Okay. Yep. Yep. Please reboot. Okay. Right, you're going to bugger up my. You're going to copy SDNet now into not into there, into there. No, it's not in there. Where have you copied it to? Oh no, you haven't. Okay. I shall let you off. Reboot, 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 reboot now. Yeah, I don't know what it does. I've not read any of the updates. I don't know what any of the features are. I've just seen it at the moment. Matthew says Mike J is testing O60 boards made in China. Alright, okay. How much are they going for, Matthew? Are they mucho cash? What else is happening in the Amiga world? Apollo 4. No, I don't mean that. Oh, can't spell. Where's the forum? Forum. Can't give us a clue. Where's the forum? Knowledge forum. There we go. Matthew says not sure. He's working out prices. Okay. Coffin. Oh, there we go. 5.3. Well, updates. What have we got? Added excellent 2. Retro Wars. Okay. Net interface management scripts. Reworked PC task card file. Alright. SDNet. Gilana Sisters SE. Alright. Dizzy Torrent. Samquake. Ooh. Workbench. WHD load workbench. WHD load games. Alright. Update core. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, still not an upgrade option. Hello Juko. How are you? Matthew, I've got a Rev 5 060 for mine. Hopefully get 80. Yeah. What was the last Rev on the 060? Was it? Wasn't a 5, was it? Can't remember what it was. Yeah, they were talking about having an update feature, weren't they, on Coffin OS 2.10 release. Yep. Updated Vampire serial number for V4. Ooh. V control. SDNet. Excellent. CPU. Alright. So the biggest thing then is the chip RAM bug, which a few people mentioned, and 4 different IDE speeds. Juku says I'm fine. I'm good too, thank you, sir. Sweating my nuts off. It's too warm. Bloody ridiculous. Grave of Monsters. Yes, time for my favourite stream about loading games. Well, I'll probably not be loading games tonight, so you can get away. You can rest and chill. Rest easy. Matthew, Reg 6 should get 100 megahertz. Well, yeah, it might. Potentially they can. I think the fastest I ever got a Rev 6.2 was 88 megahertz. I think it might have done 90 once, and that was about it. Gravel monsters rest in this weather, my face would melt. That's true enough. It is pretty warm, isn't it? It is pretty warm. Okay, Apollo, what's going on? Enforce. This looks a good game, actually. A never-released game of Enforce. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Obviously, I can't play it on here. It's a YouTube link. It's an AGA 3D game. Requires an 040. You'll be lucky. It looks super smooth on the Vampire. Yeah, it looks superb. It looks superb. Can I log into this thing? Contact. Yeah. Where's the login? Logging in. Anyway. I thought the login was here. What have you done with it? Oh, there it is. Your email. Oop. 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 Oh my. So I've never been hacked. Would you? Yeah, if you like. Are you going to log me in as a secret? Has it crashed? Dum, bum, bum. Oh my good, I wish I never bothered now. God, we're a pain in the butt. Are you going to do some cool graphic card to your 2000 Picasso? Well, the Vampire outperforms any classic card, whether it be a Vampire, whether it be a Picasso or whatever. What I probably will do is stick a toaster in here and do some messing about with video. Well, that's bollocks right up now. Bloody thing. Anyway. Ah, okay, yes. Well, you bloody scumbag. Continue. Thank you very much for your support. You're absolutely welcome. Forum. I've logged in. Log out. Forum. My goodness, that was hard work. Gravel Monsters. I wonder how profitable releasing new retro games is. I mean, the full box gimmick release. YouTube whore in the whole 9 yards. What people make. Yeah. Well, yeah. If you manage to do a game that people want to play, which is very difficult, because who knows what everyone wants to play. These days everyone plays 3D games, which is a bit difficult on the Amiga. I don't know. I've got a few ideas for a couple of games I'd like to make, but whether I ever do them or not is something else. But I might do something. I might do an Alien Breed type thing, which I quite fancy doing. Anthony Jarvis, I would love to know if the Vampire works with the toaster. As far as I know, it works fine with the toaster. There are no issues with it that I know of. The toaster I have doesn't work. But I haven't looked at it too deeply to find out why it doesn't work. I've just been too busy. Liam, depends on the platform. Amiga game, not so much. Dreamcast, I bet you'd sell a fair few. Maybe. But I'm a Commodore guy, and yeah, I can't drift over to those foreign platforms. Dreamcast? No. Actually, I do like the Dreamcast. It's one of my favourite consoles. Anyone tried TFX? I have tried TFX, but not on this. Okay. Beta test table. Eyebrows seems to be working very well. I hope the stream's working better with not so much stuttering. Having said that, I can just see the spinning wheel of doom spinning. Grave Monsters, I imagine the best way to make money off retro is to promise the world on Kickstarter, then bugger off sharpish when everyone's paid. Yeah, but that's naughty. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Bloody stream's playing up again, isn't it? As the stream froze, I shall type. As I drink my tea. Yeah, Enforce, that looks really good. I do like that. Well, it doesn't say it has any streaming issues. Nope, it hasn't. All good. Oh, so it's okay. It's just my what I do is I have my Amiga screen running, and then I have a PC at the side of me with a video running, as that's the only way I can. It's the only way I can see what people are typing, unfortunately. But I'll pause it. Yeah, working. All good. Okay. Sound is good. Maybe the Amiga is frozen. Amigas don't freeze, they just rest. Liam, didn't Johnny from Mitten make a game recently? Maybe he'd tell you how many it sold. Yes, he did. He did sell. Oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of it now. I Dream of Ryan. I think it sold. It sold okay. I think he got a lot of grief from people complaining that they don't want to pay for Amiga games, which seems a little silly to me. That's a very old-fashioned way of looking at it. If people want new games, I'm afraid you've got to pay for them, unless people very kindly do it for free. But where's the motivation in that? Okay, home. Oh, eyebrows is working very quick. What's on Aminet? What's going on? Oh, my catalog.zip. Manage your favourite collections. Grave of Monsters. People ever paid for Amiga games? I think I bought 3. Might have been 4. Out of the 100 that I had. One of the, yeah, I did buy games actually. Yeah, in the 90s no one paid for nothing Amiga related. That's true, they didn't, Lee. You're right. I did buy a few games, in truth, but I was staggered by how bad they were. I bought a couple of Psygnosis titles. One was Pteropods. Can't remember what the other one was. I hated it. It was absolutely awful. So that sort of put me off buying games. I used to get the demo games off the cover CD, off the cover disc, and see if they're any good or not. That did well. Yeah, people had about 200 games and bought 3 of them. That's true, but there was a lot of crap, wasn't there? To be honest. CE32 Flappy Bird mobile game. Okay. Multi-purpose utility. Ooh. Okay. BitTorrent. Happy days. BattleTech tabletop game. Ooh. Soccer stats. Oh, it's all going on. Jason Fraser. Hi, Jason. How are you this evening? Sample disc with farts and belches. Well, what's not to like? Speeds up IDE. Okay. Sokoban clone. Don't know if you can hear that particularly noisy car. Jason, hello mate. How you doing, buddy? You okay? KC Munchkin, port of the G7000 game. The hell's that? This is a CD32 CDTV version 1. Originally a Philips video pack. I vaguely remember the Philips video pack. This is my third go at Blitz Basic and the second port. Well, we better have a go then. Only seems fair. My parents, Grave Monsters. My parents bought me a C64 games. That was very easy to bribe as a kid. If you wanted me in the back of a van, sod sweets, offer me a game, and I've jumped in and offered to drive in the woods too. That's what I like to see. A man of high standards. Jason Fraser, not bad mate. Just playing some Space Engineers. Ooh, what Space Engineers? I don't know that one. Let's download this beastie. See what it is. That'll do. There's not much else to look at in the Amiga world. I'm sure there is. I'm being slightly facetious. Downloads, no. System, yes. No, not system. Programs. Temporary. Oh God, who's it called? Oh, Mr. Munchkin. Okay. ISO. Oh, for God's sake. All right. Well, that's the end of that. Oh. Go on then, stick it in RAM. How big is it? Ooh, it's little. That's okay. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can get into it. In Ramsky. Ooh. Ooh. What can we do with that? We could probably go into programs. Tools maybe. Matthew, Replay 2 hardware going to be released on Arctic 710 and Spartan E7E. I don't know what any of that is, Matthew. Jason Fraser, great game. Build spaceships, multiplayer survival mine, all the things. Oh, it sounds like my sort of game. What the hell's an unpacker? Oh, I've forgotten. Yeah, Voodoo X. Was it Voodoo X? I think it was Voodoo X. What can we open? Nothing. RAM. Open. RAM. No. RAM. Aha. Aha. Oh. Oh. It was a good go. Actually, I can mount CD ISOs, can't you, on the Mighty Amiga? But I don't remember how. Anyway, not that it matters. Grave Monsters tried Space Engineers and it ran at single-digit single-digit FPS on a modern machine. Good refund fodder on Steam. On Steam. All right, a bit powerful, is it? I'm sure my Duron 750 should be able to cope with them. Okay, we'll forget about that. Whatever the hell I was doing. Amiga FTP. Can I still log into my website? Into my whatever the hell it was. Enter password. I shall. Probably the wrong password. I've not used it for a couple of months. Oh no, there we go. Excellent. Yeah, so what I can do with this is I can upload stuff from my PC or Mac, send it straight over to my secret website, and just load stuff straight to the Amiga. Tell you what I might do while I'm here. nothing on there. Juko, try to download Gravity Force 2. You can Google and find it. It's a really good game. I think I've played Gravity Force 2. I'm not sure. Not sure. Have any of you guys played Project ZX? I'll do a video on this shortly. I keep meaning to, and I've spoken to the chap that made it, and I've still forgotten to do it. Well, not forgotten. I just haven't quite got round to it. It's an early access game, so they've already got paid and keep stacking feature rather than optimizing it to run better. Yeah, well, that's the curse of PC games, unfortunately. What was I doing? I was going to do something, but I don't remember what it was. I don't know. See what generation Amiga have got to say. They're usually a long way behind everything else. And tell you old news, generation Amiga, the latest news. I can't argue with that. What I really need is massive pictures that take an age to download. Jason, it's been getting there recently. New multiplayer update has made it way better. Oh, that's alright then. I say I don't know it. It's not one I've heard of. Gianna Sisters SC. What's that? What's this I'm looking at? Oh, that's the card you mentioned, Matthew, wasn't it? Sorry. This is the Zorro 2 HDMI out card, isn't it? Amiga X. The red one, SAM 440. Optical mouses. Anyway. Rumours of a new Amiga system. Well, it'll be Trevor's, won't it? Probably. If it's new. Let's have a look, see what it does. Are you going to do anything? 32 player server running solid. Ooh. Rumours of a new Amiga system. Do you remember... Oh, get on with it. Do you remember when the Amiga was cool? Yeah, well, yes, but it was 35 years ago. Let's move on a bit. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's a load of old bollocks, isn't it? Get back. The ZZ9000, a new graphic... Oh, hello. Let's have really big pictures. There we go. Really big pictures. Right. By end of 2018. Oh, cool. Hyperon Entertainment cache problem raises questions. Oh. Jason, every time I have mates around, they always comment on the Amiga. Grave of Monsters. The Amiga was never cool. It wasn't under the PlayStation. That gaming became cool. Thanks to Tony Hawk's and Wipeout, you swine. How very dare you. I shall send a lemming round it instantly to hit you with its green hair. Hyperon Entertainment cash problems. Oh yeah. Facing over €1 million of debt. Oh, well, that'll be up for sale then in no time. Another 10 years before we have any more software for that, so that'll be good. All looking good. USB mouse. The Amiga's really moving forward now. New release of this is the special edition. Let's have a look at that. I hope it's got really large pictures that can really slow the system down, because that's what we need. Jason, never get any interest in my RGB PC. Yeah. Gravermon says, I've killed more lemmings than you can imagine. I enjoy the mass explosion button a little too much. Well, you sir are a fiend. What's that do? I'm going to press it, but I don't know what it does. Lemmings shall never die. Okay. Time Guard laser disc. Yeah, I've played that. That's pretty average. Joe is Stitch at Grave Monsters. Also, their little cries of "Oh no, oh no!" Laserdisc games. God, they were awful. Does anyone remember playing the Laserdisc games? There was one when I was a kid on holiday. It was called. Was it called Mac 2 or Mac 3 or something? And you were a fighter pilot with VHS quality aircraft to shoot at. It was pretty. It was looking back. It was pretty dreadful. But I thought it was amazing. Willow. Never mind all that. There we go. Inspired by the DS. Alright. DS me, baby. Jason Road Warrior. What do you mean fiendishly handsome Grave of Monsters? Pfft, tosh, I say. Come on then. Never mind downloading all the other crap. Just download that bit. Download background. What are you talking about? Oh well. Nice try. Oh, is it on Aminet? Might be on Aminet. Bum, bum, bum. Might not be on Aminet, but who knows? Sisters. Let's try Sisters. Although this could come up with anything. Oh, it's not Google. It should be okay. One found. One what? One page. Oh well. Okay. Perhaps it's not an Aminet. My uncle had one of those Laserdisc players that could have a Mega Drive TurboGrafx add-ons. I wanted it so much. But that was a lot of money back in the day. Joey Stitch. I had a nice Amiga port of Dragon's Lair back in the day. Nice, except for the disc swapping. Yeah, so did I. I used to play Dragon's Lair on it's Dragon's Lair 1 or whatever that was called. Dragon's Lair, I presume. On an A500 with 512K. My pal had an A500 with 1 meg. He had the trapdoor RAM expansion. And I think he said it had extra sounds or it had voice or something. I don't remember now. But yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Anyway, never mind all this. I digress. So the thing to do, I suppose, is upgrade to R53. Yeah, let's have a look how many disc Dragon's Lair was on. You're right, it might have been 15, I don't remember. It was a lot of discs, Of course, you can play it on WHD Load now. Dragon's Lair downloads, Hall of Light. Perhaps it's got some info in there. Don Bluth, oh yeah, that was it. 1987. Number of discs, 6. So perhaps you're thinking of a later one. OCS. Ready Soft. I think that's the one I had. There was, what was the other one? Sing's Lair or something. Adventure animated flip screen. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh. Sing's Castle. I may or may not have had this one. Oh, actually, I think it did. That looks familiar. The little control bar at the bottom. Number of discs, 5. That don't seem right, does it? I'm sure it had more discs than that. Anyway. Oh, I don't remember. Dragon's Lair 3. Don't remember that. Can you get Road Avenger and Time Girl for the Amiga on CD? They were more fun than Dragon's Lair. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you can get them on ISO. I know you can get them on... I've played them on here, I think. Duh. Not that one, stupid. That one. Time Girl is on here, I think. Time Girl, there we go. I'm not sure it runs on. Okay. Oh, you. Oh, sorry, Lee. I read it wrong. I apologise. Yeah, you can. More fun than Dragon's Lair. Ah, okay. Sorry, I can't read. Are you using the new MUI 5? I don't know. I haven't done anything with this. This is the standard download of Coffin OS. I would imagine it's... I don't think it's the new MUI, to be honest. I don't know why I've opened that up. Quit, yes please. iGame, backup games, download, okay. What was I downloading out of interest? Oh, for the computer fair. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I've connected... and hello Jeff Taylor, how are you, sir? I've connected up, or plugged in, an 8088 Commodore card into this, because that's what the A2000 came with sometimes. Well, it was an option, didn't come with it. For PC backup and stuff. Commodore 8088. Can't remember the name of it. The card. Simmons 88-bit. No, not that. Compatible systems. There we go. The 2088. That was it. How are you, Jeff? You okay? How are you coping with the sweltering heat? It can be upgraded to a 386. Ooh. Okay. Commodore Janus. We're better at that. Okay. And we better have... Ooh, speed up modification. Well, I never noticed that. Well, like that. Oh, speed. 3.34, better than that, I suppose. Don't know why, but why not? Doing well, thanks. Ah, good man, good man. Quit, yes, please. Programs, temp. Janus DMS. I don't want to write to disk, to be honest. Okay, don't worry. Let's open tools. Tonight, ITN News. Man streams crime spree Amiga, downloads 3 Amiga games. When will this madness never stop? Lots of fast cars listening up there. Yeah, I'm not actually doing anything tonight. I'm just messing about in the stream, as Grave of Monsters so aptly reminds me. Makes me want to call fast. Well, I'm a fast member, so stop putting me off. I can't remember what I'm doing there. Temp. No, I don't want that. Tools. Voodoo X. Open. And down. Programs. It's not programs, is it? God, this is hard work. Programs. It is programs. Temp. Where the hell's temp? Temp. It's there, look. I can see it. Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Stupider. Programs. That's better. Temp. Let's see if we can get Janice on. And that'll do for the stream tonight. Turbo. Janice install. Okay. Extractor RAM. Yeah, go on then. Oof, look at all that good stuff. Extract all. Do it. So that should all be in RAM. Oh, RAM has now turned to a disk. How marvellous. Utilities. More. What about less? PC. Ooh. Okay. Jeff Taylor dug out my new in the box bridge board with physically massive hard drive, looking at schematics to see how to modify it to a Pi. Oh my goodness. Lee, the fast anti-piracy adverts in the Amiga mags must go down as the biggest waste of money ever. What Amiga would ever call them? Amiga owner would ever call them. Yeah. Well, yeah. Some people must have called them, I don't know. Or it wouldn't have continued, I suppose. I know Commodore did actually financially support them, and they were members of FAST. I don't know if it made any difference or not. I do remember they used to raid car boot sales and markets back in the early 90s, busting these guys selling, 3.5-inch floppy disks for £1 each or whatever it was. But whether that's got anything to do with FAST or not, I don't know. Dave Wright, I asked at Apollo and got sarcasm. Oh, why would anyone progress? Why would it progress from say 2.7, 2.8 to 2.9 and not say 2.95 and 2.1? Supposedly, well, I must admit 2.10 is 2.10, but reads like 2.1. I must admit it does read like 2.1. In my mind, when I first looked at it, I thought, oh, 2.1. But yeah, I wouldn't read too much into it, David. It's just the way the numbers roll. The only one of any interest to most people, or the big one of interest to most people, is 3 after all, with AGA support and audio over HDMI, which would make my streaming life considerably easier. Grave Monsters, I have a weird problem. I know I've only got 1 bottle of water to drink. I have 2 empty bottles. I think I've entered a bizarre parallel universe. Grave Monster, did the police ever get involved? I don't know. I don't remember it, to be honest. But I kind of remember. Yeah, I don't know if it was in the newspaper, sort of the week after, in the local press, that the police had raided. I don't really remember now. It's a long time ago. Please insert a sign to draw RAM disk. Yep. Does your system have separate boot and system partitions? No. Yes. Install Enforcer, if you say so. US. Well, actually, we're Inglese. Thank you. Please insert your Janus disk into any drive. Okay. It's there. Oof, God, what a pain in the arse. Can I rename this? Rename. God, this takes me back. Oh, naff off. Amiga. Oh, I'm amazed. I'm staggered by that. The install procedure now set up part of your Amiga hard disk as a... Oh, okay, if you say so. PC boot present. If you continue, destroy... What? The file is present. If you continue, the install will destroy Autoboot virtual drive. Sys PC system auto. Who cares? Get on with it. Choose where you want virtual, where you want to place it. Work. Alright then. Let's say Janus. Work. Don't I ever work? Oh, for God's sake. Alright, you can be work then. God, I wish I never bothered with this. What a pain in the neck. Right, let me catch up. Never ask why program numbers are the way they are. It's a senseless. Do you want to? No, I don't. By default, yeah. Do you want, if you like, please insert RAM disk. Are you trying to be funny? Oh my God, that was hard work. So what's in there now? Ah, drive C, okay. So if I go into system now, we may or may not, oh hello. That blends in beautifully. That's good. Oh no, it'll be, oh, PC color display. Let me catch up, Camtra. You could probably sell Amiga discs on the market these days. Most of the market is dodgy phones, and other half is blokes shouting about how fat their fruit is. I think you're right, Grave. Asked a question, got a lot of Sesame Street jokes about numbers. They took offence for asking. Well, yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, David. It's not that big a deal. The hell's going on here? PC prefs. Ooh. Okay. Let's do a bit of PC mono. Ooh, drive A bad. What do you mean bad? Oh, it might be plugged in the wrong way around, I suppose. Oh. The pin header on the board from Commodore has got no pin numbers on it, so I don't know which way around the floppy goes. Oh well, I'll have a look at that tomorrow. Look at that speed. Look at that refresh speed. Wonderful. I hate modern computers. It used to just work. I put in my 73 floppy disks and then the game loaded. None of this pissing around with DLC. Excellent. System. Ooh. Services. Ooh. DOS serve. Anyway. Where is your video toaster? Says David. Not working. No, it doesn't. It plays up. When you plug the card in, it says no toaster detected, or no card detected, or something like that. I haven't had a look at it. I mean, it's in two halves, a toaster card. I'll pull it apart and have a look. I just haven't got around to it yet. There's always seems to be a million and one other things to do. Let's see if Maparium and Twitter works. Ooh. Does that work? Can't really be sure. Does that work? Oh. Potsdam. I appear to be near Berlin. These days, a lot of people involved in computer forums are hipsters at times looking to play silly buggers. I've long since stopped paying attention to them. The good old days are long gone. Well, I suppose they are really. It depends what. Yeah, I suppose they are. You would think that the Amiga Vampire and Amiga and all that sort of stuff would be so niche now that the silly buggers aren't there anymore. But I guess they are. See if you can find me. Don't seem to. Danielson, red strip on cable 1 on the floppy to the upper right hand corner, I think. Ah, okay. I'm working on the theory of whatever I've put it on, it needs to be the other way. Oh, my Amiga's locked up now. Outrageous. What time is it? 9:30. Actually, I think that'll do for tonight. We'll have. I'll do another stream if I get a chance this week. Later in the week, and we'll have a little play with some more stuff. So, thank you very much, guys. Have a nice evening. Retro games have turned extremely profitable thanks to YouTubers community. Yeah, speedrunning. They're finding all opening Patreon accounts. Yeah, Cotter stuff. Nice. Hiya, Cotter. How are you doing? I'm just signing off. I'm going to have a cuppa and say. So I'll say good night and just chill out for a little while before bedtime. Got a long day at work tomorrow, which is quite depressing. Anyway, guys, have a good evening. Take care. Take it easy. And I hope I'll see you next time. Sorry, Car. I'll be doing another stream soon. I'll try to do one at 8ish on, well, I don't know what night. Goodness knows. There's far too much going on. I'm going away for the weekend, so that might bugger up all my stuff. Yep, next time, Cars. Definitely. Next time. Good night, guys. Take it easy.